Whoa!
Mighty, get over here. That don't sound like no goddamn coyote. How is she good?
Oh, hell no to that. Dog man, Bigfoot, the pale crawler, all these cryptids we've come to know and fear. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Brookster Watches. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 15 creepy cryptids caught on camera. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I do upload these videos very often. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a walk into the forest. So this first one right here is by Squatch Watchers, and it says Bigfoot stomps through high grass field on the camera and then gets scared and leaves.
So this Bigfoot walks out, sees someone holding a camera, then says, "Just kidding, I'm going back into the woods." Let us know what you think.
You know what I think? I think he was trying to go potty or something. And these people rudely interrupted his potty break. So he went and hid in the bushes and did it. It's like, how dare you film me while I go on my potty break? Not very nice. I don't know, guys. I mean, that is a pretty tall creature. I mean, if you look at the height compared to like that hill right there next to the road, could be a pretty tall person or cryptid. Bigfoot. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright guys, so this one right here is by Cryptic, and it says feral person hiding behind a tree. Wait a minute. What? That looks like a shadow being. Oh, that thing is tall. You sure that's not a Bigfoot or a dog man or... Oh, hell no to that. Okay, that was creepy. I must admit, that was creepy. Speaking of feral people, this one's by the Supernatural Sleuth, which I love to hear his stories. He's always got some good ones. This one is actually about feral people in Appalachia. So let's listen to this story.
This guy didn't believe that the feral people of Appalachia truly existed until he came face to face with one. This story was submitted by one of my followers, and it will be a little bit longer because I want to share his full experience. He grew up in rural Appalachia on a 155-acre farm where they raised cattle, and he and his friends grew up riding dirt bikes, four-wheelers, or ATVs, and he had the time of his life. This one particular Saturday, his friends came over to his farm, and they would often go riding for miles through the mountains, the hills, and more often than not, they would make camp and spend the night. They set out like they had a dozen times before, riding the trails, and they reached a certain point where there was a creek, and on either side there was kind of a sandy bar area where you could see like footprints from deers and turkey. They would usually stop just to see what kind of animals had been near the water. This day, as they were looking around and seeing all these different animal tracks, they came across a human footprint. However, he said this one was pretty large compared to a normal size foot, and so they were kind of not really scared, but thought it was really interesting because they were probably miles out in the middle of nowhere. They actually go back to his house to get his parents and bring them out and show them, And at the time, he said all they had was a Polaroid camera, and they took pictures of it. And he's actually trying to find those pictures for me. They all thought this was pretty neat and interesting, but didn't put a lot of thought into it. So they proceeded on their ride. They went in and out of the forest, through the fields and the creeks. They reached another portion of the creek that they had to cross, and it was kind of deep. So they would just go over one by one, making sure that everyone made it safely. And it's at this point, he said, while they're all standing around crossing the creek, they look up, and about 50 or 60 yards, they see this wild-looking man. He's kind of perched up on a big rock in the middle of this creek. And he's has very stringy hair, very dirty looking, and it looks like a very just wild, they thought at the time, homeless person. You have to remember that they are deep in this forest. They're not close to civilization, and they're kind of puzzled by this guy. So one of the guys yells at this dude, thinking maybe he needs help or something of that nature. But when they scream at him, he takes off running on all fours. And he goes up the side of the mountain or the ridge line on all fours until he goes out of sight. After they witness this, they're completely spooked, so they actually turn around and they go back home. He said they'd tell his stepdad what they had seen, and the adults just kind of laughed at him and told him it was a hermit or a feral person. I don't think they really believed the story, and they just kind of laughed it off. Fast forward about 1 year, this same group of friends are on their ATVs and their dirt bikes. They're about 25-30 minutes deep into the forest, and they're on a camping trip this time. It had been a year, so they really wasn't even thinking about this person they had encountered, this wild person or feral person. So they make camp, they put their tents up, and the sun begins to set. As they're all sitting around the campfire, they begin to hear people running in the forest around them. You could obviously tell it wasn't a deer or any type of animal, and you can tell the difference between like a human footsteps or an animal. And growing up in Appalachia myself, I know exactly what he's talking about. But they hear this running pretty much all around them. They're all around this camp. But their first thought is this is his stepdad and their friends, and they've just came out there to try to scare them, try to mess with them. They're not even really scared at this point because they are convinced it's his stepdad and a group of friends, and anytime they're just going to come out of the woods and, be laughing about it. Just a couple minutes later, as they're sitting around this campfire, a huge rock comes flying into their camp and lands directly beside one of his friends. He said this wasn't a small rock, like a gravel. He said it was a big rock, and had it actually hit him or one of the other people, it would have caused some serious injury. It was at that time they knew this wasn't his stepdad. They became terrified. They immediately get up, they leave all their stuff, they get on their dirt bikes and their ATVs, and they make a beeline back toward his house, which is about 25 or 30 minutes away. Pretty much the whole time while they're on the trails, zooming in and out, and he said that's probably the fastest they had ever been on those trails. He said at points where they would have to slow down, he said you could still hear the running all around. These things were chasing them as they were leaving the forest. This happened pretty much the whole duration of the trip. These people, or whatever it was running behind them the whole way out of there. He believes wholeheartedly that they did, in fact, encounter these feral people of Appalachia. Growing up, he said he heard the old-timers in the area always talking about these wild or feral people, about how they would, years ago, when people had like smoke houses at their house where they had meats that they were smoking, they would sneak in there and actually steal the meat. This has been many years ago, but he is convinced to this day that the guy they encountered in the creek was a feral person, and a year later while they were camping, that these people chased them out.
That is crazy. I legitimately believe that story. I really do feel like there are feral people in the woods, honestly. But the main thing that concerns me is him being country, and he didn't say creek. He said creek. It's a creek. You know that. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. This one is by That Is Impossible Official. It says Skinwalker or Shapeshifting Wolf. Let's see if it does. That's a big old wolf. Okay, I did. Something is pretty off about it, though, to be honest. Let's see it again. Right there, I thought that was like a person standing up, to be honest, but it's a huge wolf. Something weird did happen at that point where it started, when they started moving the camera. I don't know. It does. It kind of seems very ethereal almost, like it is shape-shifting, but I can't really tell, to be honest. I'm more impressed of the size of the thing. Like, wow. Like, honestly, yeah, see, right there when they started to move the camera, that could have just been the movement of the camera. But watch right here. You see that? It almost like ethereal looking when it goes out of shot. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. You're gonna think I am crazy and behind, but I just found something recently on Pinterest of all things, and it's called the Church Grim. Now, we've all heard about the Grim from Harry Potter, where it's some kind of like omen, like a death omen in their world.
Give me the cup. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh, my dear boy. My dear. You have the Grim?
I did not know it was real. We're going to learn today in this clip by Darkness Tales about the Church Grim.
The Church Grim is a legendary creature that features prominently in English folklore, particularly in the northern parts of the country. According to the legend, this version is a spectral black dog that serves as a guardian or protector of a church and its surrounding graveyard. It's said to have supernatural abilities, such as the ability to shapeshift, vanish into thin air, or predict death. Traditionally, it's believed that the first person buried in the new churchyard would be transformed into the Church Grim. The dog would then take on the responsibility of protecting the church from evil spirits and malevolent forces. It would also guide the souls of the deceased to the afterlife and prevent any disturbances or desecrations within the church grounds. In some versions of the legend, the Church Grim is a friendly and loyal creature, while in others, it's seen as a more ominous and foreboding presence. Some tales suggest that it would chase away any trespassers or grave robbers, while others claim it would appear before the death of a parishioner. Despite its eerie reputation, the ghostly apparition was seen as a benevolent entity by many people, and it was customary to leave food or offerings for it to show respect and gratitude for its protective role. Over time, the Church Grim became more associated with folklore and superstition, rather than an actual belief.
I don't know, guys. I think it's pretty cute. I'd like to actually go to a graveyard and see one of these things. It's really cool tale. It's like, I don't know, like really gothic and really like Halloweenish kind of vibes to it. So I don't know. I like anything creepy like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. What do y'all think? And speaking of churches, this one right here is by Paranormal Hunter, and it says, the fear in his screams were real. And it says, he found an abandoned church, but didn't expect this.
Hello? Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here! Hello? Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here! Hello?
That would probably be my exact reaction. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That is hilarious, though. Like, I'm not trying to like make fun of his fear or anything like that, but it is kind of funny the way he screamed. But oh my gosh, like that is so creepy. Do you think that's real? Do you think it's just a hoax? Okay, Wolfpack, so this one right here is by Horror Folder, and it says creepy hand of an entity. Oh gosh, I'm scared. It's gonna pop out, isn't it? Oh, hell no, I knew it. Oh, that is crazy. I'm sorry, I have to look at that again. That did not look fake. No way. I mean, could that have been CGI or something? I hope so, because that looks way too real. And that is definitely not human, guys. Oh, hell no to that. Look at this. Oh, them long, lanky fingers. That's definitely not human. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This one right here is by Bigfoot, and it says Rottweiler Attack, Dog Man. And it says Rottweiler encountered a dog man.
Fucking get it, girl. Get it.
Get it, girl. Wait a minute.
It's coyote. It's done now.
That's...
She's getting something. Get it, girl.
God.
Watch it. Watch it, girl. Get it. Ooh. Damn. Dude, that is fucked up sound. Come on, Miley. Come on, that's too big for you, girl. Come on. Miley, come. The fuck?
Where'd she go?
There's no way, dude. Miley, come on. Let's go. What the fuck was that, girl? It get you? She's on it.
Dude, I'm sorry that I was like interrupting a little bit of that. I tried not to, but those screams were horrific. And if that was a dog man, I wouldn't send my dog after it into the woods. Oh my gosh, I was like seriously so worried for her. I was like, wait a minute, why is he sending his dog out there? But at least Miley is okay. So I'm thanking God for that. That is so creepy. Yeah, those screams were unearthly, just unreal. Oh gosh. All right, guys, this one right here is by Fate Decided, and it says cryptid caught on camera. Oh, it's barely visible, but you can definitely see it, especially when they put it in the slow-mo, zoomed and stabilized. Yeah, that's what we like. Stabilize that mud. Oh my gosh. What is that? That looks like the Yeti or something. Oh, hell no to that. I mean, it could have been a person, but what do you guys think? Do you think that was the Yeti? You think it was a dog man? Let me know in the comments below. This one's by Real Horror Talk, and it says, this is unsettling.
Like, I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror.
This creepy video is going viral right now, and it comes from TikTok user Japri. I'll tag him below. And after recently becoming an EMT, him and his partner are driving down the road when he sees a face in the rearview mirror. Feeling creeped out, they quickly pull over, and that's when he begins to record. That is, until he summons up the courage to go back to the ambulance and get the keys so they can get out of there. And this is what happens. Take a look. He drops his phone in a panic after a loud bang can be heard coming from the back. After a few moments, he grabs his phone, but what happens next is truly terrifying.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, oh shit. Like it just flew open.
Out.
Like,
Whoa!
no,
Oh, I seen that.
What was that? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. Fuck that. Nah.
Oh, hell no to
I
that,
ain't never
sir.
experienced nothing like this.
My response exactly. Oh, hell no to that. Oh gosh, another church one. It says, ghost caught on camera while exploring an old church in Mexico. And this one's by Joey Alcam2.
Mira, Odín. No inventes, es adentro de la iglesia, Odín. Más bien de la capilla. Las luces en alto, ¿eh? Mira. Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
Okay. What?
¿Sí viste, Odín? ¿Sí lo agarraste en cámara? Pero no inventes, ¿sí lo viste así como voló? Sí, lo alcancé a verlo. La vi la mitad del árbol. No manches, sí, ahí. Sí, lo estoy viendo, está arriba. Ya se desapareció, hermano. No inventes. Pero no inventes, ¿sí lo viste, Odín, cómo voló? No manches, mira. Lo estoy viendo, está arriba. Ya se desapareció, hermano.
What? Is that it up there?
Pero mira,
that
arriba
figure?
hay fuego.
I seen like a dark figure going up there. I'm gonna have to zoom in on it for y'all.
Pero ¿cómo entramos? Está cerrado, güey.
Dude, I have to see that again. Let's zoom in on this mug.
Mira. Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
That thing looks like it is hopping up those stones on top of that building.
¿Sí viste, Odín? ¿Sí lo agarraste en cámara?
No way. That was crazy. Like, it literally looked like it, like, leaped. Do y'all think that was real? Do you think it was just a hoax? I don't know. It looked pretty real to me. Okay, guys. So this one right here is by PG Stories Official here on TikTok. And it said, they tried to get inside the house tonight. And apparently it's about Appalachian skinwalkers. Okay.
Hello?
If you know why you're supposed to close your blinds facing upwards on the inside, instead of like this at night, you might live in the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay, guys, this one is by Rail Debation 7, and it says, amazing footage captured by a visitor at the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland 12 years ago. Why isn't anyone speaking on that? What is this about? Let's see. Are we about to see a giant? Oh my gosh. Pause the freaking video. What is going on over here? Guys, that was freaking weird. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Huh? What just happened? It was like a door in the side of a mountain or whatever that is. I didn't see a giant though. But I think a giant definitely closed that door. Let's see if we can see anything closing the door. That is weird. What? Is that for real or is that just fake? That's crazy. So this was 12 years ago and this, so 13 years ago basically. Because this was last year that they posted this. That's crazy. I mean, like, the camera, like, the person holding the camera sounds genuinely shocked. Is this real? Is it from some kind of movie? Like, let me know in the comments, guys. So this isn't necessarily a cryptid, but I was scrolling through TikTok and I just seen this. I know it's not a cryptid or anything, but it's still just as creepy. It's by Charlie K, by the way.
So, you see the guy that's going in there? Yeah. Just watch right here. And that's him. Like, oh my god.
Like, what happened? Yeah. Like, what literally just happened? It looks like a force literally pushed him out.
So, you see the guy that's going in there? Yeah. Just watch right here. And that's him.
What? That is crazy. What was that? Okay, guys, so this last one right here, it's by Strangeology, and it's supposedly the pale crawler / rake creature in Poland. Okay, creepy pale crawler. Oh yeah, zoomed in and cleaned up. I think that's real. Oh, hell no to that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be sticking around there for very long. Oh, that is so creepy. Well, everyone, what did you think of those 15 creepy cryptids caught on camera? Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen a creepy cryptid? Has your friend seen one? Send your encounters to me. You can email me or you can just write it in the comments below. And as always, I want to give a shout out to all of the members of the channel. Guys, thank you so much for what you do. You are seriously awesome and you make this channel great. I am so grateful and so thankful for you. And also guys, I just want to give you a heads up on the new merch shop I have up now. It's Fourth Wall. And oh my gosh, its merchandise is so awesome. I just come out with new styles of, oh hell no. And it looks really cool, to be honest. Wolfpack, remember, keep your head up, keep your paws up, stay strong, turn to Jesus, thank God on the daily, no matter what you're going through. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys for stopping by and giving this video a watch. I will see you in the next. Bye!
Thank you.